The Volatol is a military aircraft bomber that seats four, a pilot, two turret operators, and a passenger for Grand Theft Auto Online. With a original price of $3,724,000, a trade price of $2,800,000, and it's on sale right now for $1,820,000. And I just bought it, and I'm gonna go and showcase the modification options in my hangar.
Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada.
The vehicle can be fitted with countermeasures to improve its defensive capabilities against homing missiles, each one with their own attributes. The shaft countermeasures disrupts the targeting system from missile launchers, rendering them unable to lock on the aircraft for 5 seconds. They have a delay of 5 seconds before being used again and only have 10 uses. The flare countermeasures drop various flares from around the rear of the aircraft, which can disorient the homing missile in order to avoid chasing the aircraft. They have a delay of 3 seconds before being used again and only have 20 uses. The smoke countermeasures create a trail of smoke that can disorient the enemy pilot, but its effectiveness is very limited, as the trail is large enough for a standard cockpit, and the enemy pilot would just need to move away from it and follow the smoke trail. It has no delay between uses and can be used indefinitely. And its weaponry, like the Bombushka, the Volatol employs a similar weapon configuration, but it is only armed with two remote turrets with twin cannons which cover the flanks of the plane and offers a wide coverage against targets. The nose turret offers a 360-degree rotation angle and a negative 40-degree elevation angle, being used for frontal and lower attacks. These are 50 caliber machine guns which behave like other machine gun turrets. The top turret offers a 360-degree rotation angle and a 40-degree elevation angle, being used for upper and general attacks. Again, these are 50 caliber machine guns. The vehicle has the option for installing bombs, providing heavy firepower against ground targets. There are 4 different bomb choices: explosive, incendiary, gas, and cluster. The explosive option has high damage over targets from all angles and ranges, meaning any target caught in the edges of the blast radius receive the same damage as the center. The incendiary option creates a trail of fire similar to the Molotov cocktail, burning the targets for a constant damage. Although the bombs are powerful at the center, it causes less damage on the edges. The gas option causes a noxious effect on players and NPCs on impact. Similar to the tear gas, it has a slightly larger blast radius than the standard bomb, but is unable to damage vehicles. The gas lasts for about 25 seconds. And the cluster option creates a smaller explosion than the standard one on impact, but small clusters spread within its radius, allowing for greater damage over a single armored target. Unlike most aircraft, which have a capacity of 50 bombs, the Volatol carries twice the amount of bombs. The Volatol is a V-bomber primarily based on the Avro Vulcan, with flight deck of a Myasishchev M4 and engines intakes similar to the de Havilland Comet. The wings have a smoother, rounded appearance than those of the Vulcan, and the rudder is angled down and moved farther to the rear. The Volatol features a large interior seemingly identical to the RM-10 Bombushka, but lacking the posters and the stars on the computers. The middle section between the main seats, where a hallway to the lower level existed in the Bombushka, is now covered with a steel floor. Its interior follows the same layout and dials of the Bombushka. And a lot of things become clear while you're in the cockpit of a Volatol. As you glide along the blissful quiet of high-altitude flight, you find yourself at peace, reflective content. And thousands of feet below, the shadow of your colossal delta wings ripples silently across towns, cities, and states, followed by the atomizing roar of heavy ordnance. This is how it was meant to be. The Volatol performs similar, if not identical, to the RM-10 Bombushka, as well as other larger jet-powered planes. Although it has a higher top speed, it is still one of the slowest aircrafts in the game, with sluggish handling and slow acceleration. The defense on the Volatol is highly vulnerable, as the large profile, low maneuverability, and lack of armor gives little to no protection against other weaponized aircraft, as well as any weaponized ground vehicle. Explosive rounds are also major threats to the aircraft, as the plane would not have enough speed and maneuverability to counterattack. The vehicle can be fitted with countermeasures. In the Doomsday Heist trailer, the Volatol was shown to have higher speed and faster bomb drop rate, contrary to its actual performance. Despite having increased bomb's capacity, the customizations option in this hangar still says it gives 50 bombs. The Volatol has no missile proximity or lock-on alarm, which makes evading and using countermeasures difficult. It is unknown if this is intentional or not. Given its size, this makes the Volatol very vulnerable to all forms of missile attacks. Despite being based on a British bomber, the dials retain the same Russian text on them, since they were used from the Bombushka, being mostly based on a Russian-Soviet plane. For some reason, one of the computer's props inside the Volatol appears to be dissociated from its position, partially clipping through the monitor's base. This is not present on the Bombushka.